Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you all for the race preview on this Monday meeting. The 7th day of the Monsoon races. First race of the afternoon is the second division of the Himayat Sagar Trophy. This is a race in category 3 to run a distance of 1100 meters for 3-year-olds and upward, rated 20 to 45, starting with number 1, Ek. This is the winner of race number 13 with a good margin of 5 lengths, beating La Quinta. For this win, gets a penalty of 12 points. When you see this horse in form, came in one as it required because maintained its consistency, second, third, and then a winner. Climbing up the ladder was Ek in a fine fashion, and we go up to number 2, Her Ladyship, who ran in race number 23. With one run this season, finished 10th out of 11 runners behind Fox Warrior, who was running up with the pace, chasing the leaders till the turn. Gradually fell back to finish 10th is Her Ladyship. Even last winter, only one run where it finished 14th out of 14. Number 3 is Flying Fury, who ran in race number 16 and finished in the frame 4th, behind See the Light by a margin of 7 lengths. See the Light won by a short hit from the fast finishing Aishman, whereas the other two runners, one runner finished 3rd, and here it finished on 4th. Was Flying Fury. We go to next runner, Tiger Ruby, who ran in race number 17, finishing 3rd. And late warmer was Tiger Ruby, covered good margin, but 7.5 lengths behind the winner. That was Star in Mead was the winner, whereas Tiger Ruby finished 3rd, gets a penalty of 1 point. We go to number 5, Indradhanush, who ran in race number 33, already having 2 runs this season. Indradhanush first run finished on 5th in a 6 furlong trip to Fox Warrior, but this is a runner always up with the pace, where it chased the leader in race number 23, 3rd till the turn, gradually fell back. In race number 33, what we are looking at was in pursuit of the leader, running 2nd till the turn. After entering the straight, ran out of gas, finishing 6th. Number 7 is Lego, whereas a Quick Bay Fox ran in race number 1 and finished on 8. We are now looking at Lego, ran in race number 34. In race number 34, Lego finished on 5th, comparing its earlier run in race number 20, where it has finished on 9th to Madante. Here, little improvement shown here by Lego, finishing 5th in a field of 9 runners, gets a drop of 2 points. Nurain is the next runner, who ran in race number 22 and finished 11th to Diligence. Easy win for Diligence by 3 lengths, but Nurain, on the other hand, was never in the hunt, running at the pack marker all the way and finished 11 in a field of 14 runners. Next is number 9, Golden Unicorn. Golden Unicorn ran 2nd, and this is a runner in form, we can say. First run, race number 8 of this season, finished on 4th on the first day of the season behind Eileen, but here 2nd by 1.25 length to Feel the Magic, up by 4 points for this 2nd. Number 10 is Star Counselor. Only one run this for Star Counselor this season, race number 8, where it finished on 13 to Eileen. And this is a race where Golden Unicorn finished on 4th. But looking at the Star Counselor run, 13 in a big field of 16, was never in the hunt is Star Counselor. Second race of the afternoon is the Doncaster Plate. This is a race in category 2 for maiden horses, 3-year-olds only, to run a distance of 1200 meters. We start with Gachan Manaswin and number 8, Miri, also coming for scrutiny. And the winner in this race was Material. Materialist was the winner, where Gachan Manaswin finished on 4th by 2.25 length. Earlier run 5th to Ojas Maximus, and this was always in pursuit of the leader, but here lost that runner-up berth. Whereas Miri ran also forward run, up with the pace, being a leader in the final stages of the race, just made good efforts but held on to 4th. Next runner is Love in Paris. This is race number 1, which was won by Ojas Maximus, who beat off the favorite by a length. Well, Love in Paris charged late to finish 3rd, beating the rest of the runners by 3 lengths. Number 9 is Queen Eternal. Queen Eternal had a very good fight with the My Way, My Rules, who never surrendered, and a good effort by Queen Eternal, charged but win a little better than it, just winning it by a neck. And we go to third race. Third race of the afternoon is the B Mareshwar Memorial Trophy. This is the second division of this event in category 2 to run a distance of 1200 meters for 3-year-olds and upward, rated 40 to 65. We start with Dubai Touch, and Dubai Touch ran in race number 11, being in pursuit of the leader, and gave up in the last 100 meters and settled to the third position when Grief came with a very powerful run to get a race. Number 2 is Gloria. Today running without blinkers is Gloria, who ran in race number 19 and finished 7 in a field of 9 runners behind Andre. Andre won it by 3/4 of a length. Even the couple of runners charged home. Andre was able to hold on. But looking at Gloria run last season only once, nothing much to say about this runner. Number 5 Federer and number 7 Colt Pistol are the 2 runners. They ran in race number 35. This race was won by Exclusive Black, who won very easily by 4 1/4 length. Far away 4th is Federer, whereas Colt Pistol finished 9th out of 9th. Number 6 is Perfect Light, who ran in race number 15. Going with the form of Perfect Light, last season also nowhere to go by, where 2 runs off the board, and again a back marker in this run in a field of 15, finished 15th behind Corinthian, and was from the word go a back marker was Perfect Light, so finished in the ruck. Missed the start by a couple of lengths. After that slow getaway, did not get into the rhythm, was Perfect Light. Number 8 Calabasas ran in race number 26, already with 2 runs to this runner. Race number 6 finished 10th out of 16 runners behind Catch the Worm, and in race number 26 in a field of 9 has finished 6th behind Mystical Dawn, gets a drop of 2 points. Fourth race of the afternoon is the first division of the Himayat Sagar Trophy. It's a category 3 race for 3-year-olds and upward, rated 20 to 45 to run 1100 meters. Number 1 is Double Bubble. This horse was little lethargic at the beginning and covered that lost grounds within the first 100 meters, then up with the pace, chasing the leader, took the charge for a while, but was beaten by one more superior runner, Stars and Mead, who beat him off by 2 lengths. So Double Bubble settled to runner-up berth, gets a penalty of 4 points. Number 2 Linda and number 3 Bold Beauty are the 2 runners. Linda, this is the first run over 6 furlong for this season for Linda, where it finished on 3rd to Foxworth. Good effort by Linda, whereas Bold Beauty on the other hand, having 2 runs, 7 furlong trip, finished 11th, then in a sprint race has finished 6th in a field of 11, gets a drop of 2 points, whereas Linda gets a penalty of 1 point. Number 4 is Ogus Maximus. This is the winner of the first race of the monsoon season. Took the charge from the word go, led all the way, even though challenged by Yali, never gave up, battled on gamely, and won it with good confidence of 1 length. We go to number 5 Swiss Girl, and also 7 coming for scrutiny. There is Cherish the Lady, who has run in race number 30. Looking at Swiss Girl with 2 starts on both the occasion, has finished 7th and both the runs over 6 furlong. But this is a front runner and went to the front in race number 23 and ended up 7th, whereas race number 30 in pursuit of the leader fell back to finish 7th. But looking at Cherish the Lady with 3 starts after twice 10th, marginal improvement shown by Cherish the Lady, finishing 5th in race number 30. Nyanza ran in race number 22, finishing 10th out of 14 runners behind Diligence. This runner doesn't have much form to go by, even in last season, off the board in 4 starts. Anamoy ran in race number 20 and finished on 8th in a 7 furlong trip to Madante. Madante won it by a distance, but going by the form of Anamoy, winter form, only 1 second over a mile. I think the distance may be a little sharp for this runner, because from a mile then 7 furlong trips off the board. Today running over 1100 meter trip is Anamoy. Number 10 is Rate of Interest, who ran in race number 13 in a field of 9, finished 7, just beating 2 home behind Ek. Nothing to say about this runner. last winter with 3 runs off the board in 3 starts, back marker all the way, and even here has not shown any much improvement comparing its winter form. Fifth race of the afternoon is the first division of the B. Mareshwar Memorial Trophy. It's a race for 3-year-olds and upwards, rated 40 to 65 to run a distance of 1200 meters. We have 3 runners, Shadowfax, Emerald Touch and Zuza. They all ran in race number 6, which was won by Catch the Worm by a neck. When you see this runner, Shadowfax, finishing 9th, up with the pace, ran empty in the last 100 meters to drop back to 9th position, whereas other 2 runners, that's Zuza, Emerald Touchers, the one who finished on 2nd, came with a late dash, fell short of a neck and lost by a neck, gets a penalty of 3 points. Warwick is the next runner who ran in race number 37, finishing a notable 3rd behind Star Forever. After running 11th in his previous outing, a lot of improvement shown by Warwick, getting a penalty of 1 point. Sangreal ran in race number 35, finished on 2nd to Exclusive Black. Warmed up late after being reminded of the task was Sangreal, a long shot one, came and took the runner-up berth, up by 3 points. Foxy Girl ran in race number 16. Going by the form of Foxy Girl, I think it's maintaining some decent form in comparison with the winter, whereas featured on the board thrice, again this time on board 3rd by a margin of 3 lengths to see the light, up by 1 point. Blue Panthers ran in race number 31, finished on 6th to Victoria. When you see this run of Blue Panthers, race number 15 7th and here 6th. We move on to the day's feature event, the Nizam's Gold Cup, a terms race for 4-year-olds and upward, a grade 2 race to run 2000 meters. We have Alphonsine, Main Magic, Non-Peril and Galahad. So a lot of outstation horses. Alphonsine is a runner which is in rousing form in Bangalore. It took the Horse of the Season trophy by winning 4 races and 1 third. That was over a mile, which has won by 1 1/4 length. Main Magic, a consistent performer, finishing 2nd. Unlucky in all the starts, always 2nd is Main Magic. Non-Peril in that run finished on 3rd. And we go to the next runner, that is Prokofiev. And Prokofiev ran in race number 133 with the Zucario. That's a terms race where Zucario won that race and Prokofiev finished 10th. Earlier 2000 meter winner is Prokofiev. Red Bishop. This is the Pune run of Red Bishop of this season, race number 23 in the terms race 2000 meter trip. Finished 3rd, but 4 lengths away from King's Gambit. A late warmer being Red Bishop in a field of 4, running 4th, so it is a small field, running 4th till the turn, moved up well, but finished up far away 3rd according to me. Star of Night ran in race number 194. This is the Bangalore form of Star of Night, who took part in 3 races in Bangalore, starting from 9 furlong to 2200 meters, then in the Stayers Cup, finished on 8th, finished 6th here. Earlier 2 runs in a 9 furlong trip 8th, then 2000 meter trip, 2200 meter trip 6th, and again in the Stayers Cup finished on 6th. Whereas Galahad ran 4th into Alphonsine in race number 177. We are looking at Get Lucky. This is the Hyderabad run of Get Lucky, and this is the penalty race, terms race, where it finished on 2nd to NRI Superpower, but gave a very deadly fight with the NRI Superpower. Went stride for stride, neck and neck till the post, and it was a bobbing of the heads where NRI Superpower just got the nod by a head. So Get Lucky was little unlucky on the day, we can say, up by 4 points. Number 9 is Perception, and this is the horse in form, we can say, because it has continuously maintaining that winning form. Already won 4 races last Monsoon and became the Horse of the Season, and here in this Monsoon has won very well on his first run, beating King's Cruise by 4.5 lengths. Meaning a tough company is Perception. Let's see how it's going to take on. We move on to Secret Saint. who ran in race number 4 this season, finished on second by 3/4 of a length to Bhairava. Came a little late on the outside, a little early. The winning line would have been in favor of Secret Saint. The way it charged, we can say like that, but Bhairava was too good on the day, winning by 3/4 of a length. Number 12 is Vyasa. This is the last season run of Winter, where Vyasa finished on as a winner, beating Lucky Zone by a distance, but I think we are seeing a wrong footage where Vyasa has not taken part this season. Today will be the first run for Vyasa. We move on to the 7th race of the afternoon, the Royal Windsor Plate, to run a distance of 7 furlong for 4-year-olds and upward. This is a terms race for horses rated 60 and above only. So we start with Ashoka, who ran in race number 7 and finished second to Diablo. That came with a very powerful run. Ashoka still lost it by a length, and it was a dead heat for the minor placings. Vivaldo, Black Onyx and Reigning Beauty are the runners. They all ran in race number 21, whereas Espionage ran in race number 7, finished on 10th. So we are looking at Vivaldo, who ran in race number 21 with 2 runs this season. 6 furlong was a little sharp, I think so, where it finished 9, but a mile finished on 5th behind NRI Superbar, gets a drop of 1 point. Whereas Uchai was ran in race number 7, finished on 8th. Now we are looking at Black Onyx. Brilliant Lad is the one who's coming for scrutiny, who finished on 2nd to NRI High Par. But looking at earlier run of Black Onyx, I just want to mention where it has been consistently maintaining that form, finishing 2nd and 4th this season. But now looking at Brilliant Lad, just lost it by 3/4 of a length. NRI High Par a little better on the day, getting a penalty of 6 points for this terms race. Second is Brilliant Lad. Hurricane Bay ran in race number 28 and finished on 9 to NRI Triple Par, whereas Reigning Beauty ran in race number 21, finishing 3rd. Now we are looking at Hurricane Bay run, where it finished a far away 9th in a mile trip behind NRI Triple Par in a field of 11. We move on to the 8th race of the afternoon, the Brown Jack Plate. This race for 5-year-olds and upward, rated up to 25, category 3, to run a distance of 1400 meters. Glimmer of Hope is the first runner, who ran in race number 34 of this season, which was won by Varada and finished on 3rd. There's a 9-year-old strong enough to fight well and finished on 3rd in a field of 9 runners. Number 5 Fortunar, number 2 Ishi, 7 Sucker Punch and 8. Oh, so many runners here. 10 Rani Ruckus, 13 Iconic Star. They all ran in race number 8. Let's start with it. It was a big field of 16 runners. Ishi finished on 5th, whereas Fortunat is the one who finished on 3rd. A late charger was Fortunat, finishing 3rd behind Eileen, whereas the other Sucker Punch finished on 7, 9-year-old, and we have Rani Ruckus finishing 8th and Iconic Star finishing 10th, whereas Golden Injo finished on 11. Number 3 is Deccan Ranger. Deccan Ranger with 2 runs this season. First outing, 6 furlong trip, 9th in a field of 16 runners behind Eileen. Race number 36 in a 5.5 furlong trip, 5th in a field of 8 runners behind Field the Magic, directly going up in distance to 7 furlong. After finishing 5th, here is Deccan Ranger. Number 4 is Desert Sultan, who ran in race number 23, a back marker in a field of 11, finished on 9th is Desert Sultan. Nothing much about this runner. Foxworth was the eventual winner here. So today running without blinkers is Desert Sultan. Hoping High, Mosser and Nilofer the Great are the 3 runners. They all ran in race number 27, which was won by Quintessential. Nilofer the Great finished on 9th. Mosser finished on 10th, whereas Hoping High finished on 4th. So of the 3, the one which featured on the board is Hoping High. This was a mile event, drop in distance for these 3 runners from mile running over 7 furlong. Number 9 is Midnight Beauty, who ran in race number 9 of the season. And Daring Spirit was the eventual winner, who won it very easily by nearly 6 lengths. Looking at the run of Midnight Beauty, who had only one run last season, and this horse has come into racing very late as a 6-year-old, and in last winter only one run where it finished on 12th to Red Hot Punch, and this is the second run of its career where it finished on 7th. So thank you for joining us for today's preview. See you next week. Until then, bye bye for now.